Kawasaki lets the good times roll. Kawasaki lets the good times roll. Get aboard, get away, and you're gonna say, let the good times roll. Kawasaki lets the good times roll. Kawasaki lets the good times roll.
Right, so the end of the fork slid out, so that's the top cap. Put that there. And then this bit comes off, which is there. Goes in there. Now I need to carefully pour out the oil, so let me put it back on the stand. Let's see what this does. I'm hoping this pours out nicely. I think we're going to have to take the large spring out, otherwise it's just going to fall out. I'm going to have to get something to lay it on, hang on, because that's going to be completely caked in oil. Whoa, whoa, hold on. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, Jesus, it's leaking all everywhere. Well, there's the spring. Right, now will the oil come out? Yes. I might have to leave this upside down for a while. I'm not getting that much oil out of it. It seems to have got most of the oil out. Right, so the next thing we need to do is get these covers off. I have to carefully get them off with a screwdriver, I think. Yeah, bloody oil everywhere. Oh, the oil in there, I thought it looked quite good, but it doesn't. The other thing was I didn't notice which way the spring came out. So if you look, I've got an open end that end and a condensed end that end. I wonder if I can see that on the video. I'll have to double check that. Right, it looks to be that the condensed part of the spring goes to the bottom. But it looks like these have seen better days, but I might be able to use my other ones. I can't seem to get these off. I don't seem to want to pull up. Good grief. Right, they don't seem to be coming out. Right, give me 5 minutes, I'll try and lever them up. Right, just by putting a screwdriver up, I've managed to lever them over this thing here. That's off. And then down in here, there's supposed to be a clip. But I can't see it. I'll have to dig that out, I think. Use my little screwdriver. I can see a lot of dirt down in here. I can't see a little clip. At all. Can't even feel it. Right. Oh, hang on. Is that it there? Oh, I'll have to check the manual. Oh God, it's been a long time since I've done this. No, in case you're wondering, that's petrol. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean all the parts that came out the forks with a paintbrush and get all of that really bad oil that was on there off, so they're all nice and clean when they go in again. That's got that bit done. I've just got to try and get down the inside of it now, because my garage absolutely stinks of that fork oil. I don't know what type of oil it was, but it doesn't smell very nice at all. So I'd rather have it smelling of petrol than fork oil. So let me just get hold of this, and I'm going to smell lovely. I'll have to have a shower later, get rid of it. Right, well that one's done. That's nice and clean. Right, let me go and grab the big spring. Oh, actually, I'm going to give that a careful wipe down without getting any petrol, if I can. And that rubber gasket. Let's clean that up nice. Right, let's go and find that big spring. Alright, let's get this thing cleaned. Probably not going to get it all off, but I'll get most of it off. It will help. As I say, that oil stinks. Right, let's swap over, put the other end in. I've now established that when the forks came apart, the end that's got the spring sort of compressed together, that is the top of the forks, not the bottom. Right, let's give the very end a quick wipe. You can get inside there. Right, I'll leave that outside drying. That then means the rest of the fork, if there's anything else in there, can now be taken apart. Let me go and grab that. Right, I'm just going to crack the other fork apart. Hopefully this one won't go flying out. Here it comes. Then I can wash all the other bits while I've got my petrol. And then we can get disassembling the lower leg. It's off. Oh, and that smells just as bad. Right, back to the washing. Still a bit in there at the top. That's got that. Right. Now we need to get another tube out. Right, let's just grab that. Come on, stand up. Yeah, still loads of stuff inside there. It's nice and clean, so put that one on there. Try and keep them matched as well, so that one goes with that one. That one goes with that one. Right, let's drop the big spring out. Oh well, hang on. I didn't have one of them on the last one. Because we see a spring cut. Oh, everything's falling out. There it is. Now that we didn't have on the last one. So I'm going to take my other forks apart to get my one of those. Unless it's fallen off inside. So someone has had the fork apart and not got the spring cap. I'll show you where that fits. Well, oh, no, I didn't want that to happen. I'm going to smell lovely of petrol. Oh. Right, that's there. Just going to go and check my other fork. That was a bit of luck. It was there. It was attached to the piece of tissue that I previously used to lift the spring out with, thankfully. So we have actually got it. Thank God for that. Sorry, I was going to show you where these go. Just bear with me. Let me just clean this one up. So what they do is, you see you've got the compressed end here. They actually fit inside like that. So when you have this fitted on there, it fits nicely. So that one goes with that one. That lot goes with that one. Right, let's get the spring out. Ugh. More oil coming out in loads with it. Let's flip this over. God, Jesus. I'm going to be mowing the lawn for a while now because I've used the last remaining bit of petrol, but don't say anything. Do the end. Last full length sweep. Right. And then that can go on there. Right. Now that is as far as I can go with the forks at the moment. And in the next clip, I'll be back and show you why. Right, one last thing to see. Is there any more fork oil still in here? Cool, yeah. Yeah, there is. No, leave that alone. That told him. Okay, right. It's got that. So we can flush all that out once we've got everything disassembled. So, as you've seen, I've been out and been shopping. I've got myself a 20-inch bike inner tube. Could be a 20, 22, 24, 26, doesn't matter. Just get yourself a cycle inner tube. And I had to go out and buy a new chain wrench because I couldn't find it. I've got this exact tool somewhere, and I, for the life of me, cannot find it. So I had to go and purchase a new one of them. I'll put a link up at the end as to what I've got for both of these and where I got them as well. So let's get out in the garage, let's get these forks finally apart. And one other item we're going to need is a pair of scissors, all will become clear. Right, so the reason for buying an inner tube is not to actually put into a tyre or anything. So here's the inner tube. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut the thing in half. So we end up with just one long piece of inner tube, and then the plan is I'm going to wrap this round here a couple of times, make a little band, then we're going to put the chain wrench onto that, and this part here twists to come off, and that's how I then get inside the forks. Now, I wondered why I brought one of these before. It's all coming back to me now. So let's work out, so if we wrap that round there and we let that much, if I go that much again and we cut, say, here, I've got to have a good grip, but I've also not got to damage the chrome on here. God, this rubber stinks. Right. The good thing is, with an inner tube, you can stretch it round, like so. See, that may well be too much, but I can always trim some off. And then we've got to put the chain wrench on. I don't remember how to use this now. That's it. Right, so that's hooked in there now. And then, if I push round on this, no, the inner tube is just twisting. Let me get less inner tube on there, hold on. Well, I've just spent about the last 20 years battling with this. I've now ended up putting it on the side, wrapping the chain all the way round, and I managed to break it. But God, that took some doing, I can tell you. It's coming. I'm working round the camera here. That's got it, it's nice and loose. Alright, let's get this off of here. I'll put an elastic band around the end of the thing to hold the rubber on in the end, because it just was not holding. There's a lot of thread on here. There. There she comes, and there's oil everywhere. Quick! Ah! No! God, lucky I had a bit of tissue there. I've caught most of it, but it's definitely stained my workbench. Yeah. I'm going to leave that sitting upright for a minute and grab a bit more tissue. Oh, I've got it away from the ends as well now. Because when I take that out, that's going to go everywhere. Alright, give me 5 minutes, hold on. Right. Let's get this bad boy out of here. Oh, God, it's all come out. And there it is. All over my hands. All over the bench. I'll assume I've still got some oil in here. I think there is. I'll lay it down there for a minute. I need to get some more tissue, which I had here. Just clean things up a bit. Because we've got to disassemble this because I'm sending the forks away for re-chroming as such. I don't want everything there. Now, the big question is, does this bottom bit come off? Because I'm not sure it does. Let's have a look at that. Cool, the oil seal's damaged. I can see that for a fact. That's almost... oh, is it split? No, that's a clip. Ah, I see. Right, okay. So, this slides off. This slides off. And I've got to get this clip off down here somehow. God almighty. Yeah. It's just oil everywhere. And it's really stinky oil as well. I don't know what fork oil I used in here. Right, let me go and get some more tissue. Right, we will de-oil this as best we can, because it's covered. I still think there's oil inside this thing. What I might attempt to do, stick this in there, just clamp that in there for a minute, keep it upright, and we'll clean this tube off here, covered in oil. Still got oil coming out the inside. Right, got that block there. We need one more piece of tissue, which we can put over here, which is a clean bit. I'll put that on there, that on there, that on there, and then we can actually get rid of all of this. Right, let me get it in the bin.
Kawasaki lets the good times roll. Kawasaki lets the good times roll. Get aboard, get away, and you're gonna say, let the good times roll. Kawasaki